I'm sure a lot of you probably already saw the video from Charlie, Moisty Boy, about like the whole court case happening, or like the whole situation with the whistleblower about the aliens and stuff. But Mogul Mail also put out a video, and I think we've reacted to enough Charlie for now. So I wanted to see him put this together, not only because we've already seen enough Penguin Zero, but also because Mogul Mail tends to get more info. Like he actually like digs into the story and like gives all the juicy details. So. Long-time believer in aliens, I've always been super excited and hopeful that they're real, but I've also been a super pessimist about aliens. First of all, for those who don't know, my whole thing on aliens is they're definitely most likely real, and we should be absolutely terrified of when they arrive, because there is almost there's very few situations where things could possibly go well. You get what I'm saying? It's just not a good situation. Let's just say, and even if they do mean well, like in the best case scenario, they could just be carrying a bacteria or a disease, something that just wipes out all of humanity. Just happens to mess with our reproductive organs in a weird way. And it just stops our entire production system. Something, next day. So, I don't know. I think it's terrifying. But I also am excited to see them show up, and I think it would be awesome to see them, to see them actually be a thing. I don't know. I'm not saying Mass Effect where we start to freaking have all kinds of politics or whatnot, but I want to freaking see them, something, anything, Anyway. Let's take a look. You guys will see what I'm talking about as we play the video.
Aliens are officially real, or at least that's what everyone on Twitter thinks. And that's what I think. I mean, but I've thought this for a long time. Ever since I found out how damn huge space is, I was like, there's no way that we're the only people in the universe. There's got to be something else out there. But I don't think it'll be some cool, species that solve the need for energy.
It has nothing to do with anything.
Probably something a lot more boring.
It has nothing to do with the fact that Mogul Mail just showed up on screen. I'm gonna go grab a beverage real quick. All right, I'm gonna stare off into the distance. I can hear you, Mogul. Keep talking.
Like a carnivorous plant species 100 million miles away or something. I don't know. I just don't think it'll be cool. And I don't think it'll be in our lifetime. However, a recent congressional hearing might flip all of that on its head. And what are people on Twitter saying? We do not care. You are all talking about aliens, but wings are $14 when they used to be $8. And another big concern, if aliens did contact us, then this meme is no longer true, which is a sad day.
Then what the fuck is stopping us from just throwing ourselves off a bridge and giving up and saying, yeah, the planet is dying, the government hates us, the animals are leaving, the aliens aren't contacting us, we might be alone.
Where are the
it just might be you and me, but that's okay.
Dude, shout out to that Mabel freaking sweater.
And before I get DMCA striked, we should move on to talk about the main story of the week, which is the David Grush congressional hearing.
Bro, if animals start to leave, what does that mean? That's one of the most terrifying things that could ever happen. And a deep fear of mine. I don't know if that's a thing, but could you imagine if just one day you just go, about your normal business and you just oddly you notice that all animals are gone. Just all animals, just what are they, I don't know, if it's weird because it's what do they know? What do you know that I don't?
Now, if you don't know,
what do you sense?
Is a whistleblower and a U.S. intelligence officer for 14, 15 years. He was part of the military, and he's the one who was testifying under oath that aliens were real. And the actual hearing had a couple of big bombs, but most of it was some snoozer announcements with some, hey, Congressman, if you want to talk behind closed doors, we can, but I can't say things while I'm on here on the big stage.
Yeah.
And so rather than look through that, I want to look through an interview
all kinds of suspicious stuff
Dave Grush did about a month ago that rehashes all the same points, but I think in a more consumable format. And here's the big one.
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No.
It's edited is really funny. We got a bunch of space.
Quite a few. Yeah, we got a bunch, man. A lot of aliens tend to crash. Just trying to observe.
Spacecraft that has non-human biology, which is the weirdest way to phrase alien life without saying alien life, right? Non-human biology. That could be alien cum, bro. That might not be an alien on there. It could be a cum-controlled plane. We do not know. Dave Rush refused to go into detail.
But I feel like he's also trying really hard to not sound like an absolute lunatic, because I'm sure people are gonna try to make him seem like one. That's for sure.
However, he did say it was such a big deal.
Have people been killed to protect this secret?
Based on the people I talked to, that was an ongoing concern.
People have been killed to keep this secret.
Wow.
That he's now allowed to go on a news show to talk about.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've heard some really un-American things I don't want to repeat right now.
Okay, well, let's be fair. That is the...
Do you think, okay, that pretty much seals the deal. I was gonna ask, do you think it's like civilians, or do you think it's like intelligence, please Putin, don't go after me. But as an example, do you think it's like Russia and the US wanted a spaceship and like they had to fight for it, some spy stuff?
Somebody was killed to keep a secret. Hank Green's theory, my pet theory about why Congress is suddenly talking about aliens, is that it's a good way for them to project that they don't trust the government, despite the fact that they are the government, in a way that doesn't have anything to do with Donald Trump. Interesting theory. And here's another clip that kind of shows maybe some of the absurdities of Dave Grush in his tales.
So let me be very clear about this. You're saying that the Catholic Church, the Vatican, they know about the existence of non-human intelligence on this planet?
Certainly.
Oh, do they?
Pope is in on it, folks. It goes all the way.
I'll believe it.
But the clip does keep going.
I'll believe it. The Vatican would be in on it.
The atomic age, another major crash recovery took place. You've probably heard of it. What can you tell me about the Roswell craft?
Fortunately, those details were not approved for me to talk about right now.
Now, that's one of the most interesting things Dave Grush said, because whatever you believe, if you believe this hearing, if you don't believe this hearing, it all comes down to whether or not you trust the man talking about it, because there's no evidence backing this up. This is faith in the human based off his pedigree, what he's done in the past, and how he might have access to more information than a regular citizen. That's the entire belief system. It is based off that, because it's not like he's got the alien cum plane. He does not have a photo of it.
Yeah.
Some grainy-ass object. He just has testimony of himself and then his testimonies from other people that he is espousing from his own point of view.
If the government wanted to just dip a little toe into the waters and test out the water, see the temperature. Will people freak out? Will people believe us? Will people demand we go to war with these creatures? This would be a good way to do it. Just no evidence, no nothing, just flat out coming out and saying, hey, yeah, aliens, yeah, that's just flat out, yeah.
And there is some value in trusting David, because he has spent a decade in a field where he is supposed to find weird flying objects and with the military. So he did have some security clearance that most people wouldn't. However, that is weird to me, right? Like, if they've been keeping UFO secret for 100 years since Roswell and the Pope is in on it, they're all of a sudden allowed to talk about it? Like David's chill to talk about it? Why was he so willingly chatting about how we have non-biological human biology plane whatever UFO thing, but he can't talk about the Roswell incident from 90 years ago? He doesn't have the clearance to. And that was an argument from this dude whose name I won't even attempt to say. We're skeptical.
I mean, it could be his version of I don't want to talk about that because I don't got a good excuse or I don't got a good story or something. But I think it's more like, yeah, some stuff needs to be said. It's going to be really difficult to in the modern day to keep a lot of this stuff hidden and secret, especially with the modern day technology. I keep saying how is it that we keep finding ghosts with only 420p, freaking cameras? So I think they're playing it smart. I think they realize that they got to start doing something.
Skeptical about the veracity of these claims because it looks like Grush followed Pentagon protocol in publishing this information, meaning the Department of Defense approved the information he would pass to the press, which is something the department only does if the information is not classified. So if Grush is telling the truth, surely the information would be classified. If people were killed over this information, it would probably be classified and not something that you're allowed to say on C-SPAN, for example.
Well, my question is, would that knowledge be classified, or would the people that were eliminated and the incidents be classified? You get what I'm saying? Like, I guess the argument would be, could you say that people were killed, but not necessarily, you couldn't speak on them or the particulars of the cases, but there have been people, you know?
Some more points in the hearing. Here are the spark notes for y'all. The UFOs could be from another dimension. They're massive aircrafts the size of a football field. A private contractor is currently storing a UFO. Could be Boeing or someone. The UFOs have even gotten aggressive, which is vague. And of course, the people have been killed to keep this secret. So quite a few claims here. Now, you know, there's some, again, people backing up Grush. I've had very highly respected people that I respect and trust that have given me this kind of information for a long time. And it's my faith in Grush and who he is, and I've spent hours talking to him. He's provided me with documentation and performance reviews of his work. He's highly regarded. So it seems like the guy's an upstanding guy. Probably a nice guy to get a beer with. Was he led astray? Was he a bit confused? Were people around him confused and led astray? Is that why he has this false information? Or is it true information? Or is he lying for clout because he's going to write a book about it? These are all important questions. One thing, however, that's kind of interesting is where you...
Both. It's both. It is true, and it's totally for clout. Are you kidding me? If I got the freaking chance to be the guy that announces to the world that aliens are real, I would take it in a heartbeat.
UFOs are often cited from. Like, who are the people in the world who are like, oh my god, an alien? Because it should be just as luck-based and random if an alien comes to Roswell, New Mexico, as opposed to Shenzhen, China.
Maybe. But no. I think the aliens would be, like, we can't think of these things like, it's an alien from outer space, evil, spooky, poo-poo-poo. It's like, no, that's not... They're intelligent beings that have figured out how the heck to traverse time and space. Well, I don't know about time, right? But they've learned how to traverse space, which is the important thing here. Like what I'm saying here is, they if they didn't want to be seen or wanted to stay, like, hidden, they would find ways to do that and land or do whatever activities they had to do in rural and very secluded areas. But if they wanted to be seen, they would go to specific areas where they could be seen. You get what I'm saying? Like, they would have intention behind where they're going, what places they're visiting. You know, they might scout it out a bit first. I'm just saying, they have to have some kind of intelligent thought.
The aliens aren't like picking and choosing. Like, they
are.
American football.
100% they are.
But
now, I don't know if it's for football reasons. I don't know what reasons they could have. Potentially the fact that the United States has already had, exposure to other aliens or something. I don't know. But there's a reason. There has to be.
If you look at...
These aren't just like random aliens showing up just for random reasons. They're aliens. They can travel through space. They're probably visiting for a purpose.
A visual data representation of reported...
We can only hope that they're like,
scientific
scouts or like, some kind of
some major events. The War
intelligent
of the Worlds and then a lot more after the Roswell UFO
expedition, something,
And they were mostly based in America, Canada, UK, English-speaking countries. And very few were located outside, like in Brazil or China. Not to say that none have been done, but there's definitely something we can all agree that's a bit weird at just how many UFO sightings have been specifically in the USA. Like, that's absurd. This looks like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 online, like, menu from 2011. All right? Same exact distribution of people who see it. And to be fair, the information is gathered from the National UFO Reporting Center, which is now.
Well, those numbers are bloated, though. They're bloated. You know why they're bloated? Because every single freaking and I'm not afraid to say it. Cancel me if you want. It's every single one of those frickin' people, those frickin' beer chugging, American loving, Confederate flag loving Americans that always saying Sasquatch and getting abducted by aliens. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of that. So I feel like those numbers are a little inflated. If you catch what I'm saying. I'm just saying they might be a little bit inflated. How many? And if you want to argue with me, just ask yourself how many Sasquatch shows are there? But none of them have caught a Sasquatch yet, have they?
National, so it is mostly based in English-speaking countries. But it is a little weird to me that there's been 170,000 plus sightings. I think a lot of those probably a little bit fake. Here's the thing. I think the government.
I think. What's the matter? Who you hear out there? Sorry, everyone. Deku and Oreo are like, I guess they heard someone outside and they were barking up a storm. Yeah, it's bedtime for you two, baby. Yeah, I'm letting you up just cause it's Friday. But y'all gotta go to bed in a bit, okay? Alright? Okay.
It's really good.
They're sleepy. I can see it in their eyes. Their eyes are like starting to get a little red.
Line to us. And really good at keeping us astray.
Especially Oreo. He's a baby.
Like 50 years later, we're like, damn.
Yeah, you sleepy,
the
Oreo?
CIA was spying on us and trying to overthrow Cuba. But we never talk about what they're up to today. They don't really get punished or levied for the things they did in the past. So I feel like they got UFO level machines, but this is where I'm getting in my conspiracy phase. I am part of conspiracy theory, like my insane ventriloquism skills and how I'm able to talk for the first 5 seconds of videos, but I won't indulge you with.
I don't even necessarily like have any like pros or cons or like but like I don't know preferences for the situation here. I just kind of want to. I'm just curious to know like what exactly has the U.S. been doing with the technology and like how have they adapted it? I'm sure it has something to do with all like that insane technology that we have as far as like our Air Force goes. Have you seen the stuff our Air Force has? It's absurd, my dude.
Anymore. If you want to go down the list of reported UFO sightings, that's where I've spent most of my day today, just looking through this whole thing. Are aliens real? Are aliens not real? I don't know. All I want is a walkable fucking city. So that's what I'm worried about. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. All right, do you believe in aliens? Let me know in the comments. This is a genuine question. I'm not just bidding for engagement. It actually doesn't help for views. Am I alone in this? Please don't make me feel alone.
Like, I'll tell you what, my dude. Like one of the, like, can before we get into like actual gameplay here of anything, I just want to make this like a thing. I've been thinking about this for a while too, ever since that alien thing happened. Like, we are nowhere near ready for alien contact. Like, I feel like this feels like have you ever been expecting like somebody to come over to the house and you're just like here they come. I forgot that they were coming over. Crap. They say they're out there 5 minutes. Out 5 minutes. They call you because maybe they need directions or something. Hey, I'm like right here at the corner, but I can't figure out if you're on the left side or the right side. Which way do I go? And you're like, oh yeah. You send them in the wrong direction. You give them confusing directions because you're naked, and you were maybe looking at certain mangas that you probably shouldn't be having outside while there's guests to accompany and entertain. And so you're like, you gotta. That's what I feel like we're doing right now, but with aliens, where it's kind of like, aliens. Hey, what's up, my dude? Yeah, just check out our planet. What's up? Welcome, Earth. A little messed up. A lot of places don't have internet yet. Most people, have incorrect assumptions about other places around the world. There's currently a big war that most people are paying attention to, and we still haven't realized that we could just create entire cities made out of solar panels, and that would just solve all our problems. But no, we how's it going? Think about it. If we put solar panels on our sidewalks, look at this. Solar panel. Like, it's literally just a sidewalk, like, full of solar panels. Like, just make entire cities with sidewalks full of solar panels. We can put it on top. We already have vehicles like cars that have solar panels on top of them to like help with the fuel efficiency. I don't understand how we don't just do that and then all city like energy problems are solved. Like it's just that simple. Aliens are gonna be like, dude, how have you not figured that bit out? Like, you just never figured to make more. Like we're over here looking for unlimited power. What is the thing in that movies are always talking about? You know, the movies. I'm gonna take the power, the unlimited power, unlimited energy, unlimited this, nuclear fission. Like, dude, just solar panels. Solar panels left and right. That is unlimited panel. Like unlimited power. This panel. Unlimited power. The unlimited power is the freaking sun. It's right there. Grab it. It's throwing all its juices at you. You're not even catching it. Alright. I'm done ranting. Look at this. You see this? This is like a little post with 2 panels. You're telling me we can't do this at every stoplight? Look at this. Put that at every school. Literally every school. So students can like get to class without the hot heat of the California sun. Am I the only one who's like really just sitting here like how are we not like we could be 10,000 years in the future more far ahead than we are right now. We just haven't figured. We just don't want to be. And I don't know why. Alright. I'm done ranting. That's enough. I'm good. Got it out of my system. I'm alright. That's what people were saying. I love that in the past this would have been global news and most would have been excited. But now everyone's reaction was, I don't care, I can't pay rent and I'll never be able to afford a house. Is that wrong? Like the aliens aren't gonna suddenly show up and my rent's gonna get cheaper. Onwards to the next one. No way Mogul Mail managed to clickbait possible aliens by adding drama to the title. Ludwig would never. Now we patiently wait for the aliens to release an apology video playing the ukulele. And those aliens have gotta be an allegory for the US government's need to expand the military-industrial complex. As an alien, I would like to confirm that we are not real. Yeah, I'd easily trust the Mogul Mailman over the government any day of the week. I think aliens can definitely exist, but I won't actually believe it until I see it. Ayoo, be sure to join the crew. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And hey, if you like that video, you should check out this stuff.